Cricket at last. Welcome everybody, wherever you are watching from around the world, to this second Momentum One-Day International between South Africa and Pakistan here at Access St George's.
Well, it was raining a little bit earlier and there's still overcast conditions around, but I tell you what, it's quite pleasant out here for a game of cricket. It's quite warm. Let me introduce to you Mr. Chris Broad, who's our match referee, the captain of South Africa, AB de Villiers, and the visiting captain, Misbah ul Haq. AB, you got the coin, up she goes. Heads is the call.
It's a tail. Pakistan won.
It is a tail. AB de Villiers is a little bit relieved after that toss. AB, what are you going to do first?
We're going to have a ball first.
The reason behind that?
Yeah, a bit of rain in the air. I feel there might be something in the wicket actually, so we'll try and put pressure on Pakistan by taking a few wickets up front.
Is that not a little bit something different to what you guys have done in the past? I mean, all the tosses have been won and the captain has decided to bat first.
It's always a positive move to bat first to put pressure on the opposition. Look, we haven't chased well, so it's a great opportunity for us to whatever we got to chase down here today to do so, to get some partnership going with the bat. But first of all, there is some moisture in the air. The ball might swing a bit, so I'd like to see Dale and the boys running here with a lot of intensity this morning.
Sorry to be a little bit negative, but never lost a bilateral series to Pakistan in South Africa. Under a bit of pressure?
Always under pressure, yes, no doubt about that. But we're certainly hoping to not to lose a series against Pakistan here in South Africa. Look, we know we've got to go 2 in a row, but the most important game is here today in Port Elizabeth. We'd like to play some good, solid cricket here and entertain the crowd today.
Changes again to your side?
Yeah, a couple of changes. Lonwabo is ready to go again, so he replaces Vernon Philander, who had a good game in Cape Town. And Ryan McLaren, who's had a very good year, comes back for Morne Morkel today.
But you're still confident, AB. The side's still a confident unit, aren't they?
Always. You look at the names and you realise that it's a world-class team. We should be playing good cricket, and it's just about really believing that we still have that skill and the talent in the team to beat anyone in the world.
All right, good luck.
Thanks, H.
Misbah, happy to be having a little bat first?
Honestly, not sure about what to do because the pitch looks like to bat first, but the conditions are suggesting that you should bowl first. So I think not really sure about what to do, but I think batting first is always our plus, and our bowling is always give us some matches to win. So whenever we are defending, so let's see.
Lost the series in the UAE, but you're on the brink of something special now, aren't you?
Yeah, I think this is a chance for us to just get ourselves and back ourselves. It's a good chance that we can win a series and we can win a game here. So I think everybody is positive about that and looking forward to play well.
Your debutants, you must be thrilled with the way they went in that first ODI.
Yeah, that's one thing we were missing throughout last 1.5 years. We're not getting enough, especially lower down the order with batting, and also the guys really bowled well. So that's something special for us, and now the team is a little bit more confident.
I take it you're unchanged for today.
Yeah, it's unchanged, same team.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
So the news from the middle is that South Africa have won the toss and they're going to have a bowl first.
It's a very important game for both teams. One will make history, the other is also sitting out a little unluckily because he bowled really well down in Cape Town, did Vernon, and he'll feel, well, I don't think aggrieved. I think everybody feels nowadays that it's chop and change, and bowling sides will change from time to time. Ahmed Shahzad, young 22-year-old opening batsman, and his playing partner up the other end is Nasir Jamshed. Dale Steyn, the finest fast bowler in the world, without a doubt. 77 matches, 111 wickets. Next to me, Craig Matthews, former Protea fast bowler himself.
Morning, Robin. Well, it's afternoon now, just basically afternoon all the viewers. Finally we're going to get some cricket. I flew in this morning from Cape Town and I predicted we wouldn't get on the park today. Really wet as we came into Port Elizabeth, but it's cleared up, lifted a little bit. And we're going to get a 45 over game. Lots of pressure on the home side. They will have gone into the series expecting to win, and they found themselves under the cosh a little bit, one down after one. Dale Steyn to go, first delivery.
We'll be looking at this pitch very carefully and the behaviour of the ball. Does it swing? We're talking about a swing wing, the southeaster. coming over the scoreboard away to our right, and normally the ball swings. There are some swing bowlers playing, Dale Steyn being one of them, but they'll also have a good look at the carry, the pace of the pitch. Bowled him out! Off stump, flies out of the ground. Steyn strikes early.
To the naked eye, it looked like a super delivery. Swinging into the left-hander by the premier fast bowler. Knocking the off stump out, which has pleased home fans no end. Yeah, lots of shape right back in to the right-hander, left-hander, and knocking off stump out. So certainly some swing really early for Dale Steyn. Jamshed on his way for 2. Pakistan 1 down for 2.
Pakistan captain Mohammad Hafiz, 136 matches, averaging 28, 1850, 600s, over 3,500 runs. Yeah, that's too wide and punished.
There was a movement before Tsotsobi had got into his action. Dragged it down, put away for 4.
This is up in the air, man coming in underneath it, can't get there. Good thinking from Tsotsobi, nearly trapped in. 4 overs gone, 15 for 1. Just have a look at that last ball again. No, he hit it reasonably near the middle of the bat. And he must have had his heart in his mouth for a moment or two. Doesn't look like carrying in the end.
There's a shout, big shout, and given. Steyn didn't seem convinced at first, but they certainly did in the slip cordon.
Hafiz's series of dismissals continues against Dale Steyn. That one stood up on a length, got a thin outside edge through to the keeper. Unfortunately for Pakistan, their second wicket's down. Hafiz, he goes out for 8. Pakistan scored 22 for 2, and this is a dismissal. Bangding just stands up on him, feather of an edge through. Cox ecstatic. And Dale Steyn has the wood over his man once again.
Shoaib Maksud, his first 2 ODIs, got past 50. This is just his 4th match. He looks the part.
Hesitation, but safely home. That was firmly driven, just a little bit of hesitation there. This morning, when South Africa won the toss, they had no hesitation in bowling first at all. It's overcast and got grass on the surface, but it hasn't gone around that much, has it?
He's found his area at all this morning is a little bit wide and his length, but the rest have been quite steady.
There's another man that's enjoying the format. That's a 50 out for Pakistan. Shehzad, he's batted well today. Off the outside edge, that's going to run away to that 3rd man boundary. So a welcome boundary for Pakistan.
Ryan McLaren will just feel unlucky about this. Gets a bottom edge and past Jack Caller's at slip.
Back-to-back boundaries in exactly the same area. This one was deliberately played. It was a slower delivery. Well negotiated by Maksud. Good timing and good placement.
This time Maksudi just waits on it. It's a little bit wide, runs it off the face of the bait. And again, it's fine. Tsotsobe just dives in vain.
Big job on their hands here. Good shot. The man is up. He's always looking for a boundary in that area. Then he gets it. 4 runs to Ahmed Shehzad.
Shehzad has played that perfectly. He's targeted the gap and found it with ease.
Edge, then it's gone fine. It'll go for 4. Half century. And number 5 for Ahmed Shahzad. He's played well at the top of the order. And he's provided a good start here for Pakistan. Something they can definitely build on. He'll want to carry on though. Pakistan 95 for 2.
It's tucked in on the onside, it'll just be 1. And then we'll get a good chase this afternoon, a bit later on into the evening. It's looked a good wicket. 100 up for Pakistan. The 20th over.
One down to long on brings up the 100 partnership. Just 105 deliveries it's taken. It's been a real good one. It's set a wonderful platform for Pakistan to launch from. Easily their best start. Down the wicket and all the way. Shahzad continues to show the intent that he's shown from the very first ball.
Yeah, I think he realizes that if he can hit Dumini out the attack, it gives AB de Villiers a real problem. Another wonderful shot down the ground.
That's up in the air and should be out. Amla getting underneath it. Completes the catch. All of a sudden, Maksud decides, no, he's going over the top, but he mishits it, and South Africa have a breakthrough. And we'll see Maksud off the field as we see it again. It's quite low on the bat and up in the air. Good catch from Amla, having come in off that cover boundary as Maksud walks off. The score as he leaves the field out for 42. Drinks come onto the field.
So South Africa badly needed a breakthrough, and they've just got one. So that brings Pakistan captain Misbah-ul-Haq to the wicket with his side in a good position. Hasn't often happened of late that Misbah walks to the wicket after a successful partnership. That's the wicket we're talking about.
And Maksud trying to go over the top. Mid-off up in the circle. Ryan McLaren strikes again, and look at the non-strike there, saying to him, what are you doing? There's no need for that. Ball wasn't even taken. Hashim Amla comfortably gets underneath it. He's on his way, and we saw Maksud make a similar mistake in Cape Town. He's a young man finding his way in his international career, but he needs to learn as quickly as possible that when you've got a foundation laid, you can't just throw it away.
A long way up in the air, and it's got a long way over the boundary as well, so that's a terrific strike.
Quality shot from Shahzad. We saw him complaining at the fact that Maksud had got himself out going over the top. Well, mid on and mid off in the circle, he decides to take it into his own hands. Slower delivery, not quite to the pitch, but he allows his arms to go through, makes some really good contact. And from the moment he hit it, he knew it hit it well. And there we go, all the way into the south screen.
So if you're a Pakistan supporter, you feel a lot happier with that scorecard. Not often that we've seen that over recent times. The top order standing up. Ahmed Shahzad playing quite beautifully. He's on 98. Misbah-ul-Haq has just come in. He's on 9. And Pakistan going well on 171.
We're happy to see him get to the 3 figures. And it's all Pakistan as the flags wave and his teammates applaud. A very good position for the team. Just as when he got to 50, he'll feel that he needs to carry on here and make sure that he presses home the advantage for Pakistan. It's off 108 balls, 8 4s and 2 6s. Very well played. The partnership between Shahzad and Misbah-ul-Haq is 30 from 33 balls, and that illustrates that Misbah-ul-Haq has managed to get going straight away. Big shout, huge shout, and the finger goes up. Oh, I put the mockers on him. I said it got going straight away, and he had. He was 12 of 14. And that's on the leg side. Wanted it to go fine, hence the wry smile. And it didn't get enough bat on it. Caught down the leg side. Good catch taken.
It's a brilliant catch. Just down the leg side, and he tries to work it and gets a feint. Face of the bat. And Quinton de Kock takes a brilliant catch. Another wicket for South Africa. Misbah ul Haq, he goes for 12 in Pakistan, 176 for 4.
It's Umar Rahman, who's walked out to the middle. He's got a bet score of 102. Still only 23. Despite having been around for a while, he's played 83 matches, average 36.63, 17 50s and 100.
Oh dear, gotta hurry back. Gone, I reckon. Gone.
I think he's in trouble here. Hit it quite firmly and immediately called. It's a good release from Imran Tahir, and Shahzad, he's struggling and he's gone. Good work from Imran Tahir, and it's the man that's in form, that's played brilliantly, that has to go. They're out is a signal, and Shahzad played well for his 102. Pakistan 180 for 5.
Boom Boom Afridi has walked out to the middle. Here's another look at this as it transpires. Hits it, goes past the bowler, so the non-striker goes back, but there's never really a single. It's going to mid-on, who's up in the circle, and Shahzad thinks he's going to go for the single. If he wasn't run out, his partner would have been. Shahid Afridi, 369 one-day internationals. And the batting average 23.32, 35 50s and 600s. There's a man out there. Oh dear. Oh, that's a horrible misjudgment, that. Oh no.
It's the dangerous Afridi. It's a good length ball from Ryan McLaren. It's a little bit wide, and Afridi, well, it's no invitation. And Lonwaba Totovi goes with one and badly mistimed that one. Has to go as a chance.
You think?
Oh, that's up in the air and over. It's gone way over. Callis down at third man for 6.
He tried to go up and over. Lash out at it. Got a thick outside edge. Comfortably cleared the third man. Good catch. He's got the right uniform on. He's just not on the field of play.
We should give him out. We're in the South African gear. Out! Well, that's great bowling and great captaincy. He saw that Afridi wanted to guide him down to third man just to turn the strike over, put a slip in. It's gone straight to him.
Yeah, Premier fast bowler. Another fantastic performance today. He's got the ball in exactly the right area. Sort of stump, a little bit of away movement. As Robin Jackman said, try to open the face, just managed to nick it. Good catch by the captain at the solitary slip. Afridi is on his way. Out for 11, Pakistan 214 for 6.
There's our man, that 39 was scored the other day. Youngster, 22. And it starts with a boundary 4, beautifully struck.
Yeah, that's not bad for number 8, is it? A bit too much width here from Ryan McLaren. He's obviously going to try and go full. But some width. swatted away through extra cover. There's a man out on the boundary there, and he didn't get close to it. Oh, great camera work and a great attempt by the captain, A.B. de Villiers there. Got fingertips to it.
And again, this time off the back foot.
An even better shot. This one banged in. Quick delivery from Dale Steyn. Hits it in front of square, but a really solid contact. He's controlled it well as well. Middle of the bat, it's above his shoulder height.
Over. And away for 4.
This is a great finish to the innings. Gillis jumps up, doesn't really get that close.
Out. Just a faint one, but Bruce Oxenford says that's out, and Steyn has 4. The damage was done already by Butty though. 12 off the over, 43 gone, 241 for 7.
Just a faint little edge here, as you can see, cross seam from Dale Steyn. He goes for the faster, fuller delivery. Just a small edge through to Quinton de Kock. Comfortable catch for him. He's on his way. Dale Steyn was worried he wasn't getting to get the decision at one stage. Just had a friendly word with him. Butty, cameo of an innings, 21, Pakistan, 241 for 7.
That 43 not out that Anwar Ali got at Newlands the other day against South Africa was a match-winning innings. How about that? What a stroke that is from Omar Akmal.
He's just smashed it over extra cover. Imran Tahir on the boundary, thought he was in business for a short while, but it's cleared the boundary comfortably.
That was good. And it brings up the 250 for Pakistan. It's found the gap between the man and fine leg and deep mid-wicket, but it's pulled in and they threw for 2.
And he's come out of his shoe. As he's run the second run, he's turned and his foot's come out of his shoe. He's left it behind. He completed the second run just on his sock. Just watch it as he turns. Pushes off and catches his shoe. He did a good thing. He just kept the head down, didn't slip. Make sure he completed the 2 runs. You can always go and get back that shoe later.
They wanted the run. There has been an appeal made by Dale Steyn. He feels that Anwar Ali has obstructed the ball from getting to him, whereas he can then bring about a run out. He gets called through for the bye by Omar Akmal, and there's no intention to get in the way of the line. As you say, head down. He's just running straight, but I think he's gonna get given out. He's given him out, obstructing the field. So a little bit of controversy. As Anwar Ali has been given out, the umpires have got together, the decision has been reached, and he's going to have to leave the field of play.
He's just running, the ball's hit him on the shoulder. He hasn't tried to move any body part to get hit by the ball. They've adjudged the fact that he's running towards the stumps means that he's out. He goes for 7, Pakistan, 261 for 8.
Appeal from Steyn. And out. It's going to be reviewed immediately. No problem with that whatsoever. Does he just clip the ground as the ball passes the outside edge, or is the outside edge found? Quinton de Kock was sure, so was Dale Steyn.
No, probably not as clear as you would want to overturn it, because if there's any bit of a noise, it's really close to the bat as the ball goes past. Anyway, here comes the decision. He's given him. So that's 5 wickets for Dale Steyn. Umakmal, he's not happy at all. He doesn't believe he got the outside edge of his bat to that delivery, and he can't understand why he's given out. But Pakistan have now lost their 9th wicket. Have a look at it again. Full. Akmal goes to direct it down to third man. He doesn't believe he's got the edge. When it's given out, straight away he goes upstairs. I personally don't think he's hit it. That doesn't really matter in the context of the game. Just 2 deliveries to go. Akmal's on his way for 42. Pakistan 2-6-1 for 9.
And now we've had to have a little look to see if there was an outside edge foul. Junaid Khan is the new man, and he's on strike. And immediately he's off the mark. So just 1 delivery remaining now. There is a chance. Callis to the third man boundary, takes the catch, and Dale Steyn has 6 for. Good catch from Callis coming in from third man. But the bowling performance will all be about Dale Steyn. Pakistan 262 in their 45 overs. They will be really satisfied with that batting performance. It's going to be a tough ask to chase down for South Africa, particularly with the batting woes that they've had of late. That is by no means competitive. It's a serious total.
Boom! Dale Steyn takes the match ball. Keep that in the cabinet somewhere in his house. He'll remember this moment. 6 wickets in a one-day international. Fantastic performance. There's his ODI career. 117 wickets. And he really has led from the front. Put into bat with Pakistan, and Dale Steyn delivered with 2 wickets up front.
South Africa 2 early wickets, Jamshed and Hafiz, courtesy of Dale Steyn. Ahmed Shahzad, the pick of the batsman, 102 off 112 deliveries. Maqsood played well for his 42. Umar Akmal was dismissed in the final over. He got 42 as well. The total 262 in 45 overs is a good one.
There's the partnerships, Maqsood and Shahzad, the one to speak to, 124, but some useful contributions down the bottom of the order have allowed Pakistan to get to 262.
All about Dale Steyn, 6 for 39 in 9 overs. Imran Tahir was good, 1 for 33 in his height. McLaren a little bit expensive, as was JP Duminy.
South African lineup is going to have to get 100. Will it be Graham Smith, maybe? Average is almost 40. 7,000 runs, all but a few. Just 12 he needs for 7,000. 47 50s, 10 hundreds with me for this first session of play. Craig Matthews. 4, first boundary of the South African innings. Just gave Amla enough width for him to use those fast hands of his.
He timed a few very well up until this point, but didn't find the gap. This time, timing and the gap were put together, and only had one outcome. Boundary square of the wicket.
That's out. Caught behind, thick outside edge. Good delivery. Just in that channel outside Graham Smith's off stump.
Big blow for South Africa. Graham Smith is just starting to settle in. It's a good line, good length there from Junaid Khan. I think it looked like Graham Smith was just advancing down the wicket, just a touch. Ball just nipped away. In fact, he didn't. Ball just nipped away, straightened on him. Good low catch from Umar Akmal. Got to him quicker than he thought. Pakistan have made a big breakthrough. Put South Africa under a little bit of pressure now. Graham Smith, he goes for 1. South Africa, 9 for 1.
So required run rate 6.27. So a big job to do for Quinton de Kock and Hashim Amla to try and increase the scoring rate and form a partnership.
Boundary for de Kock. Ali Anwar will be disappointed with that delivery. He's bowled so nasty, so nice and straight. On this occasion, he's offered some width.
No, that was just too full and too wide. Came off the bottom of the bat, so not out of the middle, but it's a small ground and a quick outfield. That's a terrific shot. The delivery was too full and too wide. Quinton de Kock jumped all over it. 7 overs gone, 19 for 1.
Yeah, it's a wonderful shot this by de Kock. Slow delivery, over pitched, width on offer as well. And de Kock doesn't miss out. No one in the cover area region.
He's prevented a boundary. That short cover doing the job. Quinton de Kock struck that last delivery pretty well.
There seem to be a lot of mistimed shots at the moment. I even saw Quinton de Kock's boundary on the replay hit the bottom of the bat. Even this one he's gone quite hard at, but hasn't really middled.
That's gone a long way up. It's gone to third man. Oh dear! Total misjudgment. Just jogged in, felt that he was going to get under it, but didn't in the end. And he was lucky his feet were in the way when he dived, because it's gone past his hands, didn't touch it. And in the end stops it with his feet. An opportunity gone a-begging.
Yeah, Quinton de Kock, he tries to get on with it here. He's looking to go on the leg side, and he gets a thick outside edge. Flies and dives forward. Just gets fingertips on it. Bowler thinks that he's got it, and you could see not happy.
Big shout, a huge shout. And he wants to go upstairs straight away, does Mohammad Hafiz. His skipper says, no, get out the way. I want to speak to the keeper. He's the one who can see best. Oh, I tell you what the keeper said. He said, no, it's outside, off stump. And Misbah ul Haq has decided, well, it's worth a check, because this partnership's going okay. And if it is in line, then it should be okay. Remember, if it's umpire's call as far as whether it's in line with off stump or not, it's going to stay not out. Here's a look.
No ball's fine.
Yeah, this is where the issue is. Does he get outside off stump? He generally tries to, and that is outside the line, and it is exactly what Umar Akmal says. He says it's outside off. It's nicely played. Oh, what about that for timing? 4 runs. Such quick hands.
Well, there's a class shot from Hashim Amla. It's just outside the off stump, just pushes back. The timing, wrist work, class. Unbelievable shot.
Shot. Top shot from Amla.
Second one, 2 overs. Previous over. Mohammad Hafiz, and he rocked back and cracked one through. Extra cover off the back foot. This time it's off the front foot. Skiddy bowler. Bati.
Another shot for LBW.
No interest whatsoever from umpire Oxenford.
50 for 1.
That's nicely played. For a young man to understand the ebb and flow of an innings, that not every innings you play is perfect.
That brings up the 50 partnership between these two. Just 66 deliveries. Backpedaling, fine leg. All the way. Granted a top edge, but he'll take the result.
Comes on the hook, top edge. Syed Ajmal coming in a bit. Might have caught it if he was right on the boundary. He got a hand to it, and over she went.
Over the top. Will it go all the way? 1 bounce fall.
It's a quality shot by Hashim Amla. The new rules in place. They have to have 5 fielders in the circle. There's always going to be an area that you can target. Against the off spinner on this occasion, It's Midhoff up in the circle. And that ball pretty straight, probably finishing about middle and leg stump. He just opens the face, extends the arms, and it's just one bounce for boundary.
Out. Nicely caught, neatly caught by the captain at mid-wicket. Hit it pretty well. So once again, Afridi gets his man.
Yeah, very good catch there by Misbah Haq. The cock came down the wicket, got to the pitch of it, and thought he could just clip it over mid-wicket, either for 2 or for a boundary. Unfortunately, just didn't get it high enough, and Misbah made some good ground, jumped as high as he possibly could, and it led to the downfall. Here we see it. He gets to the pitch, looks to whip it through mid-wicket. Misbah jumps, gets it in the fingertips, and they've got the breakthrough they've been looking for. They get the second South African wicket. De Kock, he's got to go for a well-played 47. South Africa, 96 for 2.
Jacques Kallis comes in at number 4 for South Africa. 11,500 runs. Actually 650, 1700s.
Half century for Hashim Amla and a well-played half century for him. It's the 22nd of his career, the 4th against Pakistan, so that's a good innings.
That's an outstanding innings. Came in and had to set the base, and does this so beautifully, does Hashim Amla.
It's high up in the air now, this should be caught, and it is. So another wicket falls. Afridi again gets the breakthrough, so that's disappointment for Jacques Kallis. He's on his way for 6.
It's the pressure that's been created by Pakistan. Jacques Kallis, it goes on the slog sweep, but Ed's getting a top edge. Stays high in the air. And a good catch from Ajmal. Jacques Kallis goes for 6, and South Africa 117 for 3. Good numbers, those. Average of 48, and the thing that we don't see is the strike rate.
What a shot. Brilliant use of the feet. One of the shots of the day so far.
It's a quality shot from de Villiers. Advances earlier in the over. This time the ball is a little bit fuller. Timing outstanding, and his placement even better.
Here's trouble. There's 5. Quick single to Midhoff. Anwar Ali has a shot at the stumps, misses by a mile. The man at fine leg is not aware of what's going on, and the ball disappears down there for 4. So they'll have 5.
Yeah, that's extremely useful for the batting side. And he's just realised exactly what he's done.
Okay, I'm making a nomination here. I think this is the over where de Villiers might take the attack to Hafiz. Hafiz doesn't have much variation. Yes, he's got the off spinner and quicker delivery. I just feel that a man, maybe de Villiers' stature and his ability against spin bowling, is going to come a time. I feel this could be it.
Yeah, 50 partnership up.
Shot. Beautifully done. He's taken on, long on. Got it wide of him, and it was high enough anyway, and gone for 6.
You just got the feeling it was coming. Down the wicket, gets to the pitch. Probably didn't get all the contact he was after, but good enough to bring up a boundary.
There it is. Fantastic shot. Oh, he smashed that. That's out the ground from A.B. de Villiers. He brings up a half century. Half century number 35. Gotta say too that each time he gets a 50, it's one to watch, because he's fabulous to watch when he's going, and he's going well here.
Ajmal knows that De Villiers is quick on his feet, so he's gone for the flatter delivery. And once again, De Villiers moves back quickly into his crease and gets under the delivery that is just dragged down a touch. And the contact is superb. He's absolutely middled that. It's gone out the ground, lands on the roof. There's not too much misball Hunt can do. And Abby De Villiers is in this kind of form. He's a very difficult man to bowl to.
Up in the air, is it going to land safely? Yes, it does. Oh, lucky, lucky, lucky AB De Villiers.
Yeah, that is a lucky break, and you can see in the Pakistan fielders' faces there's almost an opportunity for them to try and turn the tide and put the pressure back on South Africa. At this stage, I'd really prefer to say we're just playing some nice, good, solid cricket shots. Yes, you can go down the ground, you can go over the top.
It's gone fine. It's gone too fine for fine leg, because he's not fine enough. So 4 runs.
Good change up there by Anwar Ali. Good option to go to. Unfortunately, it's brought about another boundary. He's got 2 men back, one at fine leg and one just in front of square, and a short square leg just next to the umpire. So the shorter delivery, slower ball bumper is a good option. Unfortunately for him, it hasn't worked out. South Africa picked up another boundary through the edge of De Villiers. Or just drag it if it's pulled down to the leg side. But he is giving himself room. He's on fire, De Villiers. You're not going to stop him in this kind of form. He really has played a magnificent innings here for South Africa, and he's just going to keep going on his merry way.
Yeah, he's not going to try and take it all the way to the 43 balls that remain. He's going to play shots as he sees fit. And in this form, in this kind of mood, well, there's not anybody really who can stop AB De Villiers. It's pretty good here in Port Elizabeth, and it's because of Amla and De Villiers. They've turned it on. Here's Junaid Khan. He fetches as well. He fetches too. He's been dispatched for 4 through the offside. Have a look at this. He's hit this so hard. Absolutely no chance for the man at cover. Bang.
Thank you, Pommy. 106 this partnership of 77 deliveries. But the damage he's done is irretrievable, I would think. He's got this game to under a runner ball through sheer brilliance.
He's played an outstanding innings here for his team, AB De Villiers. Junaid Khan, he goes again on the left, but gets it too square. As a man on the deep square boundary comes round, it's Shahid Afridi, who makes no mistake. Takes a brilliant catch to get rid of the South African captain. He plays for a brilliantly played 74, and South Africa 227 for 4.
JP Duminy comes in, averages 40, almost just over 3,000 runs, 317 50s. Got it through the covers, there's no sweeper back there. Had a run away for 4.
Sweeper was brought up into the circle to try and create some pressure, but it's short, and Amla waits, and the placement is, it's brilliant.
Drop catch by Junaid Khan. I think it's gone burst right through his hands, and he's taken quite a blow on the leg, possibly on the knee. So physio out onto the field.
Firmly struck by Hashim Amla, and that is right on that shin bone, so that's going to hurt. That's 4, that's really good play. Finally got to the circle, so very good placement.
takes a fair dollop of bravery as well to get across to off stump and look to flick it over the short fine leg.
Brings up the 250 for South Africa as well. Bit of hesitation there, but a very good catch in the end.
Yeah, and that certainly put the cat amongst the pigeons now. 9 off the last over, new batsman to the wicket, and that new batsman will be on strike as well. As Hashim Amla departs, he felt that to leave it with 9 off the last over is too many. Went for the big shot, tried to go over mid-wicket area. And too much underneath it. Straight up in the air, and he knew immediately. Captain calling for somebody to catch it. And Mohamed Hafiz made the catch. Hashim Amla, super innings. Reaches 100 today, out for 98. South Africa 254 for 5.
So David Miller is a good finisher. He'll have to finish well today, so not an easy task. South Africa require 9 for victory.
There's a great catch, hit low, flat, hard out to mid-wicket. Ali's come in off the boundary and dive forward to take a super catch. It could be a match-winning catch. A lot of frustration in that changing room. He got quite a lot of this, JP Duminy, now towards the mid-wicket area. It's getting fairly dark, and then he came and made a great catch. Well, Ali Dumini's on his way for 15. South Africa now 6 down for 255.
Ryan McLaren just coming in now. So can Pakistan do it? Can they win this match and not only win the game but win the series? That'll be a fine performance if they did. So here we go.
Around to win by 1 run and a pulsating end to the second one-day international of the series.
So Pakistan win by 1 run and they win the series. So a phenomenal performance. They were under fire after the recent tour in the UAE. They looked a team that was without any confidence whatsoever. South Africa were in control when they came back from that tour. Didn't go well during the home leg. And South Africa today had this one. Abid de Villiers played a brilliant innings. So Pakistan have taken an unassailable lead in this 3-match. Win the series